So Singer's not in draft mode yet, right? Is there any reason to go trance? Is there any reward for it at all? Or just go stockpile and see what we can do. Siege. I still got a versus bombardment versus Great Oak. I mean, these aren't charge units. This is my finisher. Just gonna take this. We'll get more siege engines. He says confidently. Ah, yes. Ysengrim's Council. Okay, I'm taking that one. Oh. This feels like a package that is from a different time. Do you want more siege engines? I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The reason to take the siege engine package would just be so that I have a package that I can potentially remove, so I don't feel pressured to keep my siege engines as it goes on. That's pretty important when I have double siege. I don't think Arbalist is 4P. I got an extra point of power, I think.
If it's peace you desire, prepare for war.
Okay, so I'm probably just letting him have round 1. Just played against this dude. Well, seems he didn't like his deck very much. Yeah, I went to 5P a long time ago.
Blood for small blood.
Wager I can cast from with my foot.
Portal, nerf all portal targets. Yeah, because I wanted portal to do something else. There's nothing wrong with that.
Who are you to judge us? To arms, men.
I mean, even immediately after the portal nerf. Remember Portal still seeing some play. I just couldn't pull the ping engines anymore. But there was still like the Assimilate deck that wanted to play it. Probably some other decks too. I know for a while there were like Crime variants that played it. Portal into ping engines though was such a terrible pattern. It's okay with Fish Flapper? Well, that's way more recent.
Witchers never die in their beds.
It's melee locked. Meh.
Give us all you got!
Not a huge deal. totally missed it.
They have our lines.
Oh, he hasn't got to. Glad to be of help. Could oak this. I'm gonna try to keep greeting onto these sieges. This eventually lines into a pro. Well then. This is... Well then. Not bad. So I guess I lead on this. Just get it down before the bombardment's on the siege. I could just pro it. Just pro it next turn. I don't know. Probably should have just pro'd it. Eh.
Show me what flows in your veins.
It's fine. We need him to have points in play so that we can remove all the points from play.
On Handor! Shove your knightly virtues up your ass.
Arnagad. So this deals 5 to it, puts it to 6. Whatever. I think it is very far from mattering. Bombard him! This is draft, yeah. It's a P-52 airstrike. He's had enough. He's had enough. More siege engines that I can potentially remove. We got some Witchers already. Vesemir is kind of funny. Like, these aren't good siege engines. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this. Plays nice with the Geralt's package. I want to just generally have a bunch of good cards so that I can win rounds without playing siege. Curtain lock package. Draft packages do feel like an afterthought a lot of the time.
one punishment
Double
for
cross.
traitors.
Could Winnie Cavalry plus King Ragnar. Combos. Actually, I need to find some thinning. I could really like some casino bouncers.
The quill is mightier than the sword.
Yikes. Just not fighting over the dandelion.
Ours is not to reason why. Long live the king!
Okay. So that could have been... That could have been the click, or it could have been the top card. So what? I could try to play one more card. I'm not really giving him that much dandelion carryover doing so. Just don't really want this Ragnar. Okay. So I got some golds out of him. Treason, Dandelion, Spear Tip, but the Dandelion boosted the top card by a bunch, and then got, I think, 2 clicks off? 2 of the carryover came out in the hunting pack. I think he still ended up with like 6 carryover. When I think of the Dandelion change, it's fine. It's a carryover card. Don't think a whole lot of it.
Nice mess you've got here.
It's not super strong, but I don't hate that it exists.
Onward!
Okay, so I can do... nothing? How do I do this? I have a Lambert. Can try to kill this over multiple turns.
I hate portals.
Should not have damaged this.
Squaresman.
Nice mess you've got here. That's your lucky day. Semper Fi! I'm in no mood to talk.
And I want to get this down.
Too old for this shit.
I'll give him the pass. He probably won't take it because he wants to play the Fran. This leader. Guara. Out of my hand so he can't double cross it. Okay, well that's where the carryover went. Hey, Javi. Okay. So I've still got a siege. Still got some siege engines, some buffed witchers. And I guess lead the siege so he can't leader it, just in case. It's not like I have anything else to lead on anyway. And might have too much removal. Could see wanting to play this next. Yeah, well, now I definitely want to play this next. Yeah, I think there's a qualifier, maybe? Yeah, this weekend... Next weekend's the Open, right? Let me see. Gwent, Masters, Twitter. Double scenario is pretty good. Oh, Pro can hit the siege tower. Whoops. Gwent, Masters, Twitter. August 14th, 15th, yeah. Doesn't matter. Just removing it. There's nothing that's gonna get me to replace a siege. Hunting packs for thinning. I can't apply any statuses, but most decks are going to give me a status to play hunting packs off of, and I do want the thinning. Is that a Sulcata? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Sulcatas are big, right? I have bleed. Oh, I have the one thing, yeah. I guess I'm just removing a siege engine package. It's a little risky. I just gotta be careful. I don't want to get rid of power packages if I can avoid it. Fuck. How many do I have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rip. Discord. It's a chat server. Poison jam. It's cute. It's like ICQ, and I have no idea what that one is. $1996. Huh. Developed by AOL. Old school.
This will be quick and painful.
Universal language.
Oh dear. Have I something in my tea?
It's queued. So I gotta be careful with my siege engines. I'll run this one out.
Been waiting a long time for this.
Yep, I'll queue it. Eh.
Not your lucky day.
Just win the round. So one turn before I can play this. This boy mirror doesn't do a whole lot in this deck anyway. Yeah, I've used IRC servers in the past. Never heard of ICQ though. Oh my god.
Not your lucky day.
Igni friend. Glad I did that now rather than waiting a turn.
Much left of that work.
And we were just getting Geralted on this Eskel too. Him playing that this early sort of indicates that he doesn't want to play too many more cards. This does tell us that he has more Geralts though. I think Igni is only available as part of a larger Geralt package. I only have one of my sieges. I mean, nothing's beating double siege in round 3. Just get to kill all of his Thirsty Dame engines. There we go. Forgot that was even in the deck. Just find a bombardment instead of the frigate. That's fine. Tortoise escaping. Oh no, he's gone. He's gone! He could be anywhere.
A superb specimen, truly.
Big. He's not that big. Siege number 1. Siege number 2. Awful. What do you mean awful? This is gonna be great. Am I supposed to just professional this? Eh. So, I think his board is dying. Yep. Huh.
When I think of my father, I feel an urge to kill.
So, this thing's dying no matter what. Don't think I want to move the other one into the curse. I'll just kill the Ekimara. Hey, 0. Thanks for the bits. Appreciate it.
Damn it.
Sieged. Opponent had no masquerade balls. It's unfortunate. Speaking of unfortunate. I mean, this is something. Like, pairs the Karak frigate. Hubert. Hubert's not thinning when I need it, though. Like, Hubert's gonna pop out of the deck in round 3. I can't really pull it early. Like, I want to take aggressive mulligans to find the siege. Might just be into Talus for thinning. I have no knights, though. So the mad charge is bad. Here's the package that makes round control better. Good night, Zenkadu. I guess when I'm blue client, I regret not taking the Dandelion package.
The Von Warlehans detest intruders.
Just gonna keep jamming golds.
Bleed for him, yet what do I get?
Just try to save the sieges. It's like you never locked it, yeah. Okay, doesn't look like opponent wants to play. So I'll play this first. If they play another card, then I'll play the War Chariot, but I'd rather hold on to the Siege Engine if I can. What? It's singed, not signed. What? I can't tell.
Death to the enemy!
Bricked Commando? The bait. This is a resupply card.
Pays late. Again.
This one's got spirit.
Same card. Still have a Ramen on deck. Eh. I'll just draw my siege. It'll be fine. We have no thinning, but that's okay. She who knows. Okay, I would like to draw siege. I would like to draw siege. No. Oh. The one problem with the deck. So I've got exactly 2 siege engines.
My, the Van Moorlehams, they truly spoil
Melee
us.
Dame. I mean, I guess I just want to get him down, right? Yeah, only having 1 siege is very sad.
Yes, sir. As ordered.
Well, we can, kill his engines, I guess. Draft is ruining constructed. I don't think that's how it went. Should probably just make sure the Boxling dies, right? That thing's kind of annoying with all my random damage. Oh, I guess just everything always dies. Okay, never mind. Forget I said anything. Can Voimir up my ballistas. Armor? Armor is cheat.
Follow your passions, lads. Just look at me.
Okay. No rush to try to ard stuff them.
Different cut of lamb. The shank.
Give me my transform target. There's a lot of good hits here. It's Oak, so just short of killing a ballista. Surely one's dying here, right? He's got 1 damage. So we had no commandos in deck before. Just keep this healthy. We just play the bombardment now. Just make sure it doesn't get worse. There's my professional target.
Scare and scatter the louse.
Just make sure. I don't think it matters, but... Soldier pocket? Soldier pocket doesn't matter for anything, does it? If I were to get some another oak, that could be a problem. Is it a target for this? Presumably, right?
History shall remember the art of
Just- really?
Too old for this shit.
Oh, this thing's melee locked, right?
Critical thinking.
Why so good?
Not your lucky day.
One Peepo be claimable? It was claimed yesterday. I think you can see the cooldown, right?
Again.
Can deal 4 damage. Okay, whatever. get to Vormir my leader tokens. Sick. Yep, still don't want any of these core cards. I think this is a worse Geralt package by a lot. How is this high power? What? Who made this package? I mean, I guess I just take this anyway. Probably remove it. Atrial Merlegos. I don't have a lot of humans, do I? Summons this. Spellweaver Viso just aren't that exciting. Priscilla Hubert Spellweaver. Hammond Alp Panther. I mean, it's gotta be Hubert, right? I can at least... It's even a formation card. I can't boost this easily. It's like a 7. A little better on War Chariot. +2 on Pikeman. Okay, let's hope we can get some of these awful packages out of the deck. This one's worse than this one. What's the bad Geralt package? Fuck. That's not what I wanted to see. Really, game? Really? It's like the 3 best packages in the deck. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 siege engines. I can go down to 5. Just high roll, I guess. Still have no thinning. Ugh. Don't feel great about that.
To the dungeon with him.
Okay, I have both of these, so I can expend the frigate at least. I'm probably not going to be able to win round 1. Go like frigate, Egmont, War Chariot. Leader charge number 1.
Puppet ruler. That's a nice ring. Is it not?
Succession. What succession? The throne will be mine.
I'll take a professional here. See if we can force some resources out of him. By this point in the draft, opponents probably have like good core cards. I would expect at least one Masquerade Ball, assuming that's what he's doing. That said, I will happily take this pass. Could do an engine as tax collector. Probably the best 4 provision engine in the game. I'm not sure what its competition even is. The fact that some decks play like 0 or 1 copy of it is kind of just showing how good Syndicate Bronzes are. But the card's crazy. It's like a little more than a point per turn. Almost nothing trades up with it. And is great. I mean, Aretusa out requires a specific deck and needs other things to live to be good. Tax Collector is just so free by comparison. Sand good enough? Sand's probably good enough. I maybe don't want the bombardment. Yeah. That's better. I get him to use removal on this.
This'll be quick and painful.
Kind of. Okay, so he's got Maddox. Maddox for days. I don't think that changes anything. Just begin the sieging. Leader there. That's pretty good. My way of dealing with that is basically just dealing so much damage to it that I can remove all its armor. And I think that's gonna be good enough. It won't be providing value for turtles soon.
My loyalty is to Imperial coin, not to the face depicted thereon.
The shame I have.
Oh my. Okay, so let's start clicking things. Use this first to try to not be a monkey. Bombard him. Points. Hey, Speedbird. This is so gross. This is so gross.
I wonder what my snares would have captured this time.
He's had enough. He's had enough. Can't blame him. This is another siege engine. It's like way better than this package too. I'll get rid of this. It is very hard to beat double siege in round 3. It's a lot of removal. They scale so well together too, because of the 2 bombardments, all the siege engines you get from the sieges. The first siege makes the second siege better. It's for 7 wins. There's no bonus rewards other than the daily crowns. I don't know, I think like some kind of reward for going 7 wins would be cool. It doesn't have to be like huge. There's something to reward you for your time. If the payout's really top heavy too, I don't even think they have to make a cost for playing the mode. If they want to keep that aspect of it around.
Hail, Kerzer!
Have a look at that. Like falling stars.
It's a lot of Rolocked things.
I've been on your trail since your first step in these woods.
Yeah, it used to be 9 games. I don't know what happened to all the old arena achievements, if they're just gone or if they got repurposed.
Last words.
No. That's annoying. Yeah, old arena was long. With the same deck the whole time. Chernobyl frigate placement? Why? I don't have any soldiers. Oh, wait, yes I do. Okay, you're right. On the other hand, I never planned on playing more than the Great Oak, so it didn't matter. But yeah. I mean, double ball might be better than double siege. I don't think so, but maybe. Maybe you can sort of get qualityed out. We did miss a lot of good cards. This hand is kind of completely leaning on the sieges. Yeah, whatever. I think they want to keep Arena free.
You wanna pass?
They don't want to have a cost to the mode.
Can't let it through elseways. Then not today. We see him tomorrow.
Joke's on him. I don't care about the armor. His whole board's dying anyway. I don't think there's a problem with decks being synergistic in Arena. The problem is when decks get a little too homogenized, and whenever you pick a leader, you know